Hello everybody, Jason here. So I'm going to bring you something a little new today. Buzz Aldrin's Space Program Manager. It's, well, you know, I kind of like these sort of simulation-y games. It's a lot of fun, especially if they have to do with, space! That's kind of loud. Hold on. Ah, there we are. Okay, yeah, 30% should be fine. So, I played it a little bit already, and it's enjoyable. It's kind of like Kerbal Space Program minus having direct control over what you're doing. You control sort of the high level elements, but you don't control like the individual mission to mission stuff, which is kind of a nice spin on things in a way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Kerbal Space Program for how involved you are with everything, but this is also kind of nice in that there's this wonderful episode of Battlestar Galactica where Kara Thrace is injured and recovering, and she plans out a mission and oversees its execution. And there's this little bit of conversation where, Adama is sort of mentioning to her how difficult it can be to watch other people execute her plan when their lives are on the line, and how stressful that is to not be directly involved in it. And it's kind of a nice perspective shift to go from, being heavily involved in everything that goes on to only really having control over a small portion of it and watching things just kind of go from there. Yeah. So, anyways, before I ramble on too much, let me start a new game. I kind of like doing the Soviet campaign because, hey, why not? I know all the U.S. stuff. I don't actually know the Soviet stuff, and knowing me, I will play the hardest difficulty I can. Just because otherwise things are just too easy for me. Let's see. Welcome, comrade. My name is Sergei Korolev. I'm chief designer on the Soviet space program. Duties of your newly appointed role involve managing space agency by opening programs, hiring employees, allocating resources, planning and executing missions. Behind me lies the space complex. Blah 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 blah. Visit headquarters. Let's see. Mission control, astronaut complex, vehicle assembly building, magnifying glass. Okay, and stuff on monies. All right, hold on. Preferences. There we go. It just didn't carry through. It's not a phenomenal game. From a technical standpoint, it actually has it's from a technical standpoint, it's lacking, but it is fun. It's a solid simulation. So, anyways, let me just get some building stuff going on. Build, build, build. So I enjoy it, but it's got its flaws. And hire folks. Let's see. So people have stats for researchy, eggheady people. I tend to like lots of smart eggheadiness. So, yep, and hire. Perfect. And then, let's see here. Back to the space complex, because what I want to do now, first off, is to start a Earth orbiting research satellite program known as Sputnik. Anyone who knows space history knows what Sputnik is. If you don't know what Sputnik is, I'm not going to be teaching it to you now. So, okay, and then research and development. I don't really have anyone who's got good space probe. Alright, well, I'll just kind of have the program sitting there then. That's sort of a waste of resources, but c'est la vie. Alright, so here's my people sorted by... okay, he's going to be coming in. Sorted by how skillful they are at doing space probe research. Now, it's the rocket research, actually, that I should be prioritizing. Because rocket research is really bloody slow. Okay, so... rockets, single training course. Rockets, single training course. And rockets, single training course. And then the remaining people get the space probes. Excuse me. Sneezing. Okay. Check. Alright, all that stuff is good. So what I basically did is I started the Sputnik program, and I have sent a bunch of people in for training. so they can research faster. And I got a bunch of buildings that I'm building. Don't need to open that necessarily very quickly. So, all right, end season. And the game functions in seasons, or quarters, as it were. You start with the first quarter of 1955, and you kind of go from there. And you are competing with an AI. So if you're playing Soviets, you're competing against the United States and vice versa. So yeah, see, they opened up Explorer 1 on the X-15. So I like to open up one thing at a time. And all right, new people, my program. Oh, this is nice. Yielded a 11.6% reduction in my fixed costs for the next 7 seasons. Awesome. You get random events like that, good and bad. And yep, building and then building completes for the Mission Control Center. The General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union holds a speech during the Congress of the party. It is now time to unveil to the world our ambitions over the cosmos. The Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics gathers the resources, the will, and the knowledge necessary to land a cosmonaut on the moon and bring him back. Numerous efforts will be required to achieve this goal, but I'm confident in this flawless courage of our brave workers. The administrator of the Supreme Space Program, it is your responsibility to realize the people's will. Let's go to work, comrade. See, USSR is the American name for the Soviet Union. CCCP is theirs, or at least it was back in the day. Okay, so budget, yeah. Public Affairs Office. Okay, so interesting little thing. You have a fixed budget for a certain amount of time. Right off the bat, it's 4 years or 16 seasons/turns, and then you get reevaluated based on the amount of prestige you have. The higher your prestige, the more money you get, kind of as indicated here. So it's kind of cool in a way, in that you get prestige by completing missions successfully. You lose prestige by failing missions. So it's kind of cool in a way, but it's also kind of, yeah, okay. I mean, there are ups and downs. So anyways, okay, I want to hire anyone who's got over 90 on the egghead meter. 6. Oh boy, there's a lot of good people with high egghead abilities. Let's see here. 85, 85, 81. Okay, yeah. Hire recruits. And you can only do 1 batch of hiring each season. Once you've done hiring for that season, that's kind of it. I want to try to max out my mission control people as soon as possible, because I'll need a lot of variety of mission control folks. Okay, so, and end season. Yes, please. Okay, and what's going on? Okay, graduated from basic training, hired and undergoing basic training. Ah, nice. Boost to R&D processes, and the last 2 buildings are good to go. Okay. I only need 3 cosmonauts starting right off the bat, and my rule of thumb here is if they're over 80 on both, I will hire them. I don't see anyone who's over 80 on both. Now, I don't need to worry about that just yet. So I can wait another season to see who comes up in the new roster. Okay, so I've got 2 available engineering people. Let's see here. Okay, so this person, who's lousy with both rockets and space probes. Rockets and space probes are, and this person who's good with both rockets and space probes. Well, given how important rockets are, train on rockets, and you train on space probes. Okay, check. So, yeah. Okay, I got the rocket thingy, but I can't. Okay, so, next season I'll show you kind of the important thing of why I built this thing here. Okay, and I think I've done all I can for this season. Yes. Oh boy, excuse me. Sweet, I have eggheads who have done their eggheadiness. Awesome. All right. So, let's see here. Let me show you. Manage programs. Here's my Sputnik 1 program. And, alright, so there's this little empty box here. That's for my rocket. What rocket is Sputnik going to go on? So, yes. Let's choose a rocket. Open this one, the Sputnik booster. And start that program. Alright, and go to the management screen. Actually, not the management screen. Go to the R&D mission components. So, This is where I can assign my eggheads to do eggheady stuff. Rockets, rockets, rockets. So right now it's at 3% reliability. That means if I launch a mission right now, there's a 97% chance that the rocket will fail. That's not good enough. So I'm assigning eggheads to do eggheady stuff to increase the amount of reliability. Now, same with the actual space probe itself. That has a certain level of reliability to it. And let's get these people. I mean, this isn't quite as good, but it's a lot easier to get the Sputnik reliability up than it is to get the rocket reliability up, at least at this point. So yeah, that's why I'm setting things up in that fashion. All right, now back to Space Complex. All right, I've got these folks. I need to start training them. So first thing is to identify who the best generalist is and keep them as general as possible, because they're going to be the one who's going to be overseeing the space, the mission control operations in general, and then specifically target individuals for more focused training. So from what I'm seeing, this person, I think here, Dmitry Golubev. Dmitry Golubev looks like he's going to be the best bet for generalist. So what I want to train him on is to bump up all of his weak areas. Everybody else gets more focused training. So right off the bat, I'm definitely going to need propulsion and spacecraft systems. So this guy can do the spacecraft systems. Now, leftover person here, let's see here. Trajectory and GNC, that's actually a pretty good one. So start that one off there, and I want to get one more person who can either do crew and payload or mission operations. Until I can upgrade this, so I can have my generalist and specialist in all 5 areas. That is the ideal. Okay, but that doesn't happen until much later. So 4th quarter of 55, end season. Bring me into the 1st quarter. All right, so what we got here is the results of my research. Increase in reliability for Sputnik and increase in reliability for the rocket that's going to hold Sputnik. So proceed. Okay, yep, no news this season. Awesome. All right, so what I want to do now, take a look at the new cosmonaut roster since it's a new season. See if I can find someone who's 80 on both. Huh, no, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna hire someone regardless, so most balanced stats that I can find. Let's see, this guy, and there was one down here. Yeah, I'll hire these two and just kind of go with it. It's not ideal, but you know. Alright, and then let's see if I can find someone over here who's got the smarts. So 93, 93, and 93. Alright, yeah, this one, because he's got higher stats in the areas I want him to. Higher, please. Okay. Alright, so I've got my eggheads doing eggheady stuff. Got some new cosmonauts coming in, and I've got my mission control people controlling missionably. Alright, end season. Now, this is where I start balancing out between the reliability gains from my research and the need to get the mission done before the Americans, or in other words, the other computer, beats me to it. So, okay, awesome. A little bit done there. Hired and doing basic training, and okay, yeah, people that I hired. Okay, so back to manage the program, manage my Sputnik, give me R&D, and yes, I do need to click through a lot of screens. It is a little bit annoying. Okay, so 73, awesome. So that'll bump that up a little faster, and this will bump up a little faster here. Okay, perfect. And not much else I can do right now, so end season. Okay, it's doing good. That's doing good. So we got 54% reliability there, 57% reliability there. Okay. News. And this is a nice change from Alien Isolation. Ah, nice. They finished their training. And, okay, graduated from basic training. Oh, nice. So all 5 of my flight controllers are good to go. 5 point, okay, slight reduction in fixed costs for the next 5 seasons. Works for me. So, let's jump back into, oops, that's the wrong, there we are. That's the one. Training time. Okay, who was my generalist? I had just trained my, here we are, this guy's my generalist. So, mission operations. This person, I think, was on spacecrafts. Oh, this is the new one. This is the new guy. So this guy's on spacecraft systems. Once I actually assign them properly to the role, then it becomes a lot easier to identify who's what. And then you get propulsion. And you, which one do I want you on? Crew and payload or mission operations? I think crew and payloads because of some of the more advanced probes that I can send up. Okay. Check on that, and everything's good. End season. Okay, there we go. So 64%. And I want to get it up to 80 because I found if I do it before 80%, I do run into problems on a somewhat regular basis, which annoys the crap out of me. Nice! Slight boost to research for the next few seasons. This is good. Alright. And very little going on. End season. Yep. Okay, 71%. I can do it within the 70% thresholds, but is not pretty. Okay, graduated from basic training. Good, I can get them on more rigorous training. Nice, even more. Okay, so with the cosmonauts, what I want to do actually is train them in leadership right off the bat, because that's going to be the critical skill for the basic manned missions. Okay. Now let's see here. And all right, that should be it for that season. Oh, I should have looked at the hiring. 76. Yeah, this is where things start to slow down. 74. I want to get the rocket up to at least 80%. Otherwise, it's just not going to work well. Okay, good. Flight controllers. Done their stuff. And let's see here. So you get more crew and payload. Actually, hold on. Let me make you a little bit more generalist. Let's do mission operations for you. You get spacecraft systems again. You, as our generalist, get crew and payload. And you get trajectory and GNC, and then you get propulsion. Sweet. Okay, and the thing is that when I assign them to the training, I lock them down for 3 seasons. I want to get one more cosmonaut here. Okay, just because I want to be completely obnoxious to the time, I'm going to hire a female. Considering, 1950s, there weren't exactly a lot of females in, important roles in either space program at the time. So, hey, let me snark at it a little bit. So, anyways, okay. Let's see. That's really all I can do there. So, end season. And, okay. So, the Sputnik probe is almost good to go. Still pushing it with the rocket, and that's going to be the tricky part. Getting that rocket up to the proper level. But, I'll just kind of wait through it. Nice reduction in fixed costs. Always like that stuff. So, let's see here. Basically got everything that I can for the moment. End season. Good. Sputnik is over 80%. Ah, man. I think I'm just going to barely get that to 80 by the time the mission control people are ready. Okay, good. They've gotten their leadership stuff done. Alright, let's train them a little harder. I want to get their leadership up to at least 80% for at least 2 of them. Because then I can cycle between them when I'm doing missions. Okay, and end season, I think that's going to... Okay, good. Sputnik's doing its thing. 79.1%, not bad. It should be enough for me to at least get the mission started. Yep, okay. Flight controller people have got things done. Alright, so let's get a mission going. So here, manage programs, go to Sputnik. Schedule mission, yes, and assemble now. So, person on booster, because I've trained you for it. Person on spacecraft systems, because I've trained you for it. And the flight director, because... Oh, wow. You make a better flight director at the moment? 61.3 compared to 60.3. Huh. So be it. For the moment, you're my flight director. Confirm assignments, and yeah, it costs money. Okay, so average reliability is about 80.9%. All right, go back, and then for the 2 remaining people. So let's see here. You get more of the trajectory training, and you get better at being a generalist. So yeah, you also get the trajectory training. Okay, back to the space complex. End season. Yes. Okay, so this is the last bit of research that's going to go into everything. Almost 80%. All right, well, let's see what happens. Yeah, overall reliability, 81%. Yep, and I can get negative prestige. Monitor from mission control. So, this gets tense. Cross my fingers. This does not get alien isolation tense, but this does get a little tense. Oh, crap. Come on, come on, come on. Duh, okay, good. Хорошо. That is actually the Russian word for good. I'm slowly learning Russian language. Praduka. I need to learn what that is. Is that ready? Okay, good. So, third step. Oh, please work, please work, please work. Ah! It goes boom. Crud. So, lots of bad stuff happens when things don't work. And you'll see why in just a moment. It's very frustrating. Downgrade to reliability. I lost 8.1% on my reliability. Because that was the system that failed. Frustrating. Frustrating, 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 frustrating. It's now at 71.7%. That's pretty lousy. Now, however, at least these guys got a little bit of an improvement in how they're doing. So, all right. Yarg! So, let's see. They've opened a new program. Yep. Okay. Yeah, mission failed. Yarg. So, at this point, I'm going to shove these guys back in for more training. Let's see. Let's get you on crew and payload. You on spacecraft systems. And you on propulsion. So get these guys back in for more training. And then once they've had their go around, I'll give it another shot. So 3 more seasons. Okay, you, leadership, training, back to the space complex, and how much time do I have? Oh crap, that's not good. Well, let's see what happens. 84% reliability and 75. Proceed. Okay, so those folks are good. Yay. There's a lot of randomness to this game. I mean, it can really nail you if you're not careful. So, let's see here. Let's get... I think piloting is an important one to get up. And yeah, I'll bounce between piloting and fitness. right. And a little bit better, and okay. Proceed. Let's see what happens. Yep, they beat me to stuff. Yep, go fig. Okay. Let's see, yeah, wonderful. Alright, and yeah, no, 2 flight controllers is not enough. So let's shove you back in for more training. And let's see, you are our generalist, so I don't want to put you in for training yet because you need to be available for next season for a mission. All right, and 84 and 78.5. Let's see what happens. Never actually. Okay, good. And good. Lots of advanced lots of trainings. Okay. What happened with my budget? It didn't really change all that much. Okay. All right. So it's going to be another 16 seasons until I have a budget review. I guess having a negative prestige wasn't too big of a deal. They didn't cancel the program. I imagine it wasn't a good thing, though. I've never actually had that happen before. Okay. So let's give Sputnik another try. Schedule. No. Yeah, how are we doing with this thing? 78.5. Alright, let's give it a little more time. We're not in any particular hurry here. Or... At this point, I'm really not in a hurry. Because I'm already reasonably behind on things, so... let's see, I've got one person... Yeah, so let's see here. You get more mission operation-y stuff. You more on the spacecraft systems. You propulsion. Oops. No, don't pull. And okay, you on. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Why did I? Whoa! Why did I put you on propulsion? Yeah, you're getting pulled. Oh, wait a minute. No, you're our generalist. God, I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, and so then you get on propulsion because you're the specialist in it. Okay. Duh. Brain fart. It's a little hard to keep track of things sometimes in this game, so anyways. Alright, end season. Give it another 3. And okay, proceed. Alright, what are we behind on now? Let's see, check. Okay, cost reduction. Let's see here. And fitness. Leadership. Check. Okay, that looks pretty good. And yeah, end season. Minuscule improvement. Okay, so that thing's basically ready to go. Just need the mission control people. Trajectory and GNC. Right, okay, good. And let's see here. You are push more on the trajectory and GNC stuff. Go back and give it another season. And let's see about doing stuff. So 85%. And 80.3%. Okay, check. Yeah, they're way ahead. Way ahead. Narg. Alright. Let's get things moving again. Sputnik. Schedule mission. Assemble now. Okay, get you doing stuff. Get you doing stuff. And you're doing stuff. Confirm assignments. Yep, it's gonna cost stuff. Back to the space complex. Got one person. Let's see here. You do crew and payloads. Go back, and then let's see here. You a little bit more on leadership training, so I want to get over 80. All right, let's see if things work. All right, so here we are. Final numbers. 82%. Launch mission. Monitor from the mission control. Do it. Launch prep. Is good. Countdown. Oh, come on. No. Okay, that's decent. Problem reverted. That's with launch. Good. Ascent. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! Twice in a row! Come on! Seriously? See what I mean? This game can really mess with you. It can really mess with you if you're, yeah, it just with some bad luck, you can just really get messed with. Gosh darn it. Downgrade. See, the downgrades are the worst part about it, is it sets you back a huge amount. Gosh darn it. 80% chance of success in my rear end. Alright. Get you back up with piloting and leadership training. You know what? Heck with it. I'm just gonna run this again. Schedule another mission. Assemble it now. You're there. You're there. You're there. Confirm assignments. Back to the space complex. We're gonna run this thing again. 9 and 76.9. I don't care. Launch the mission. Urgh. Good. Come on. Okay, no problems there. That's good. Launch. Good. Ascent. Deployment. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Work, work. You have 3 out of 3 out of 4. Yes. Satellite deployment was successful. Earth orbit. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Finally, it worked. One of the nice things about a successful mission, you get reliability increases as opposed to decreases with the unsuccessful ones. Alright, awesome. Ah, yep, and I got maximum research reliability there. Okay, cool. So what I need to do now is I need to open a new program. So here, another Earth orbiting research satellite, start putting the eggheads on Sputnik 2. And that will have the same rocket. So let's see here. Let me actually put them in for training first. So space probe training. Or on space probes and the space probes. They'll be out of commission for 3, which is fine. Now, what I want to do next, go back into the Sputnik and do the extended mission Sputnik. And schedule that. Same basic idea. You're on propulsion, you're on systems, and you are our fancy flight director. Firm assignments. Check. Okay, let's see if I can start gaining a little bit more momentum here. So, yeah, pretty modest increase. Yeah, get you up as much as I can. Okay. Crazy, crazy stuff. I like this game. It's fun. It's just it drives me a little kooky sometimes. So end season, yes. So the rocket's slightly more reliable now, over 80%. Hopefully it'll stick. Launch, monitor. I don't like to skip to the outcome. It's less tense. Though it is the same thing here every time. Okay, that's good. Good. Alright, and launch was good. Ascent is good. Deployment. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Do a nominal, please. Is good. Earth orbit. Is good. Okay, so that's one bit of that. All right. Yeah. Good. Minor upgrades there. All right. Awesome. So done on that. Yeah. All right. All the good stuff. Sweet. Now I've got my eggheads back. So what I want them to do now is to go in for training. I do want to, yeah, crewed spacecraft. I want to start getting people trained on crewed spacecraft design, because that's going to be important going forward. And I also want to get some people trained on human-rated rockets, but the crewed spacecraft stuff is more important. So 3 on crewed spacecraft, 1 on human-rated rockets. Check. All right, over here, and 80% exactly. So, piloting. And let's see, who's... I have 2? Okay, let's see here. Advanced training, mission operations, and... Okay, that makes sense. Gotta have someone available for all that stuff. All that fancy schnazzy stuff. Okay, so got all my eggheads doing eggheady stuff. End season. And assign flight controllers. Not required. Okay, good. Confirm assignments. Resume mission. Monitor from mission control. This is pretty straightforward. It's just continuing to do orbity stuff. And that came out just fine. So I have to do it once more in the next season. Alright. Sweet, people are smart. Awesome. Awesome. And let's see here. Fitness. And fitness. Lots of fitness there. And then over here for mission control-y people. And propulsion. Actually set continuous training. Target level at 98%. Awesome. Okay, so let's see. What's my next goal here? Right, end season. I should have some of the eggheads coming out of training. And resume mission. Monitor. Advanced experiments in Earth orbit. Uh-oh. Come on, give me a nominal. Give me a nominal. Yay. Okay, nice. So finish that out. Reasonable amount of prestige points. And that's all I can do with Sputnik 1. I've done everything I can with it. So, yeah, that's getting as reliable as it can be. Uh-huh. Good deal, good deal, good deal. So the eggheads are back. Go to manage programs, Sputnik 2, R&D, and pa-ching, pa-ching, pa-ching. So start seeing improvements in this. Awesome. Flight controllers, people who are free to do stuff. Spacecraft systems, continuous training, target level at 98%. This guy I still want to have doing the one-off stuff. Check. Okay. Back to Space Complex. Good, I'm over 1,000 prestige. Supposed to have 2,500. That's not going to happen. Oh, boy. Burnt through a lot of money. And end season. Sweet. And what other funky stuff we got going on here? Let's see here. Yeah. They're doing all the fancy stuff. And okay, good. So got more of my eggheads back. Let's see if if one of them might do a halfway decent job of helping here. Halfway decent. Okay, good, because I want to get this up to 80% before I start using. And let's see here. I should probably start doing stuff with new rockets. So let's... 10% is not a huge improvement. 79, 69. Okay, these folks look like they're actually doing pretty good there. So open a new rocket program. Yeah, let's open this one. Yes, and let's see here. So you're doing just fine. Now, gotta start getting researchy stuffs on you. So check. Okay, good. All right. And one of my cosmonauts is ready for more training. Ching. And mission controller people. Let's see here. So let's do crew and payloads, continuous training until at 98%. Nice. All right, back to it and end season. Okay, awesome. And this thing started off with a decent amount, actually. Good. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm getting so far behind. I'm getting so far behind. But you know what? That's okay. I mean, I am playing on the hardest difficulty. Oh, nice. So, okay. Ba-derm, ba-derm, ba-derm. Ba-derm, ba-derm, ba-derm. Ba-derm. So, I mean, this is a cool game, but it is bloody hard on the hardest difficulty level. And you can really get nailed just by stray stuff just kind of getting you, basically. Alright, proceed. Sweet. Spacecraft systems. Alright. Yep, it's one of my flight control. I think it's my generalist. Yep, so crew and payload is his next thing. Oh boy. I imagine this stream is probably ridiculously dull to a lot of people, but I'm actually enjoying this, so I'm gonna just kind of keep going with it and keep rambling about it. And end season. Okay, this thing's starting to get up there pretty good. I'm actually going to launch a Sputnik 2 mission. And this thing, okay, that's doing all right. So what I want to do then is, yeah. Fitness, crew and payload. Okay, so what I want to do is probably pull these people and piloting, and then go here. So who I want to pull? Oh, who is it that I want to pull? All right, I want to pull my propulsion person. I want to pull my generalist. I want to pull my crew and payloads, and I want to pull my spacecraft systems person. I think all 4 of them are going to be necessary for this. Alright, Sputnik 2. Schedule. Oh, I need at least 5, so I have to have everybody available. Dang it. You get pulled as well. And let's see here. Manage programs. Sputnik 2. Schedule and assemble now. Okay, so booster, propulsion, spacecraft systems, navigation, experiments, yep, and then our generalist. Sweet, everyone's doing pretty good. Confirm assignments. Yep, and that pretty much burnt through all of my funds. Alright, back to the space complex. How close am I to... Yeah, 4 seasons, that's not that bad. End season. Alright, 77 on reliability, and... Okay, so this is not the rocket that I'm using, though. Alright, launch the mission. 79%. Here's hoping. Much better trained staff, too. Can't believe both of my first missions botched. That's so frustrating. Okay, and countdown is good. Launch is good. Descent is good. Spacecraft deployment.
Полет нормальный.
Is good. Earth orbit is good. Data transmission is good. Okay. All right, that nailed me a lot of prestige. That's good. That's good. That'll keep me going. Okay. Awesome. And some upgrades there and a little bit of upgrades there. Awesome. Okay, sweet. And a little prestige boost as well. Now, the big problem I'm going to run into here is... Oh, I only have the Sputnik 2 mission. Never mind. Go back here. So, the next big one is the Korbal Sputnik 2. But I don't actually want to go for that. What I want to do is space planes. The PKA space plane. I don't have enough funds in order to open that program. That's frustrating. Take a look at some of the moon programs. Okay. What about this one? Lunar flyby. Yep, okay, so I'll probably do a lunar flyby program in my next go through. And just kind of do my training stuff. And let's get these up to 80. And... Ba-ding. Okay. So, let's see here. Get you back on crew and payloads as continuous training. You back on spacecraft systems, continuous training. You as generalist. Mission operations. trajectory person, continuous training. And propulsion person, continuous training. Okay, that's about as good as I can get that. 32, which is okay, good. And end season. Oh, there's no more reason for me to be researching this at all. Everything should be focused on the Luna booster. Yeah. They're doing awesome. Let's see here. Manage programs. R&D. So pull all. Yeah. Fine. Pull all these people from that and here back to the space complex. What I want to do is manage rocket programs. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. And 79%. Sweet, so get that going up faster. And then the 3 remaining folks. Let's see here. Yeah, train them on space probes. Because they're gonna need it. Okay, end season. Hopefully, so what I'm hoping is that I can get this. I can start doing moon missions soon. As soon as I finish out this year. Okay, good. I'm hoping I'll have enough funds then to really be able to push things a bit harder. Fitness. Okay, back to the space complex and. All right, let's see here. 72% reliability on that rocket. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Good. Lots of fancy stuff. Okay. Good deal. I've got a much bigger budget. I can open a... I can open this program. Yes, please. And... yeah, this is the one. Select that rocket. So let's wait for my folks to get the training stuff done, and then I'll start reassigning them. And okay, so let's see here. Science, and then you on the fitness bit, and I have 1 mission control-y person. Right, my generalist. Okay. Get. Okay, crew and payloads. Yep, okay, good deal. And end season. Check. Okay, nice. And let's get those eggheads signed. So that's been fleshed out as those have both been fleshed out as best as I can. So R&D on the actual space probe. Okay, awesome. Awesome. All right, back to the space complex and end season. Good. And this thing, huge jump in reliability. Awesome. I need to just start saving up money, basically. Okay. And let's see here. More on the piloting. I'm really hoping this pans out. Okay. Yeah, this thing is catching up on reliability pretty fast. That's good. Yeah. You're doing all this awesome stuff. Okay, so 1 person. Okay, gotcha. Pretty good all-around numbers there, and also one of my best people. So propulsion, I think, is going to be the next one. And let's see here. Yeah, let's buff up fitness. And then you buff up your piloting. Okay. So, let me take a look at this program. Five flight controllers. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Alright. So I still need to wait for the reliability to go up. And this thing's reliability is inching up. 71. Doing okay. Yeah, okay. Following mission. Okay. That's really frustrating, but not too big of a deal. Gives more time for the eggheads to do their eggheady stuff. Good. 76. Okay, awesome. I'm getting lots of monies now, which is awesome. And piloting. Go back and season. I know this is kind of repetitive, but it seems to be working. And you know, that's kind of how these simulation games go. Oh, nice, 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 nice. All right, I'm almost ready. Yeah. Okay, and check. Yeah, okay, all the good stuff. So let's see here. 89. So let's get leadership training there, fitness training there, and let's pull everybody out from training. Yeah, the improvements are pretty miss point anyways. There's no point in continuing training for them at all. Okay. Manage programs. You suck. You suck. Fine. End season. And yeah, end season. Yeah, good. Oh, okay, nice. 81%. All right. Uh-huh. Now can I do it? Please? Pretty please? Yes, I can. Alright. Yes, and assemble the team now. Propulsion, spacecraft systems, navigation, experiments, flight direction, confirm assignments, spend the shit ton of money. Back there, and end season. Alright. Sweet, it's just over 80%. This thing is in the 82.5% range. 81% overall. Let's launch it. Alright. I've never launched this mission before, so we'll see how this pans out. Alright, launch prep. Good. Countdown. Good. Хорошо. Launch.
Давление в двигателе в норме. Есть отделение первой ступени.
Подтверждаем отделение первой ступени.
Есть раствора головного обтекателя.
Probe deployment.
Отделение второй ступени.
Хорошо.
Стабилизация изделия устойчивая.
Transmitter injection. Alright. Earth Moon Transit. Awesome. Moon Flyby. Come on. Chance of success is 4 out of 5. You can do this. You can do this. Yes. Nice! And achievement unlocked. Lunar probe. Alright. I did good on that. Okay. Sweet. And everything's at pretty good stats. Awesome. Awesome. I'm feeling good about that. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, awesome. So the lunar booster thing is all good to go. Alright, now I wanna... So human-rated rockets are gonna be a big deal going forward, as our crewed spacecraft. And more crewed spacecraft, and human-rated rockets. Okay. Because that's actually gonna be one of my next steps. Fitness. Alright, you guys have done awesome. You need more training. Actually, oops, that was a bad idea. Remove from training. And what I want to do next is jump back into this and... Oh, there's only one... That's kind of annoying. Go back here. Probes. Alright, let's see here. So, what I'm thinking... Yeah, let's open this one. Yeah, okay, good deal. So that's opened. Ah, I need a new rocket program as well. Oof. That's not good. So what I actually want to do then is to close that program because I can't support it. Dang it. Yeah, and then there's no reason to have that program open anymore. Okay, let's see here. Space planes. Yep, lots I can do with this thing. So let's open that program. R&D, let's see here. And these guys are not terribly good at that kind of stuff. So let's get them trained. So let's see here. Let's get you on EVA suits because that's going to be necessary pretty soon here. And you're also on EVA suits. You, human-rated rockets. Okay, good deal. When is my next... Okay, so I got 8 more seasons. You guys are just sitting around. Because we're not going to be able to do a mission anytime soon. You actually should get that trajectory training. End season. Oh, expenses! Okay. So 90%. Piloting up. And yeah, get the leadership up. Okay. End season. Okay, tech boost is always good. Nothing new there though. Bunch of people finished training. This is good. Okay, so what I want to do then is, let's see here, manage programs. Spaceplane. Okay, this is why I wanted the crewed. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Then I do want to open another program. One crew ballistic capsules, the Vostok. Yes. Let's see here. Like that. R&D. I can't really research that anymore, but this thing, oh, crap. Oh, crap. Hold on. Go back. Go back. Go back to there. Manage programs. And let's pull all of these people because apparently they're my smart people. Dang it. So what I want to do then is I really don't want anyone that's under 50% on that. Back manage programs to the Vostok, and yep, that's what I figured. Okay, and then those folks. Oh boy, I need more training. So let's see here. Yeah, let's get you trained in crude, and you also trained in crude, and you should be trained. Yeah, let's get you trained in crude as well. Might as well. And okay, more leadership. And then right, my generalist needs to get more generalized. Spacecraft systems. Okay. All right, so I'm actually going to save and call it a break. This has been fun though. I've enjoyed this. You guys have probably been bored out of your mind watching this though. So I'm going to switch back over to Alien Isolation because it's awesome. So all right, see you guys in a bit.